Vamos. I love you so much. Take care of the house. Clean up a little bit. See you later. Hey, Clint. Mowing the grass. Garage. What is going on, you guys? My name is Josh, also known as Harry Tornado. Today's video is just going to be a quick little vlog for you guys. I say quick, but watch it end up being like a 30-minute video. Probably go to a couple thrift stores. I need to go to the post office. Got to take all my packages that were not picked up yesterday by my mail carrier. Really disappointing there. And then something else I might show you guys in this video at some point is a quick tour of the warehouse that I am subleasing from. The guy that owns that is a reseller, just a much larger scale reseller than I am. He buys like semi trucks filled with store returns and sells them in bulk. And I think it'd be pretty cool to give you guys a quick little tour around his warehouse. It's about 3,000 square feet, pretty good size. And it's something that I don't know if I could ever see myself getting into something like that, but I still think it's interesting to look at. So we'll see what happens today. Stick around. Thank you. You gotta start the day off right. All right, first stop of the day is the Goodwill outlet, Goodwill bins, Goodwill clearance center. This is where they have a bunch of those bins just sitting around, just filled with mostly junk. I'd say like 80 to 90% junk. This lady's about to pull out in front of me. She did pull out in front of me. Mostly junk in there, but if you spend a few minutes digging through these bins, you can actually find some pretty good stuff. I've found, probably one of the best things I've found at Goodwill was a VCR that sold recently. I sold it, it's actually getting shipped out today. It's right back there. I found that VCR. It's a Magnavox DVD combo unit recorder. I found it here at the Goodwill bins for $5, and it sold for $175 plus shipping. The buyer was all in like 215 bucks or so. Finds like that keep me super motivated to keep going back in here and finding more. Usually when I make videos going to the Goodwill bins, I get people asking me how to find a Goodwill bins near them. And it's either called the Goodwill bins, the Goodwill outlet, or the Goodwill clearance center. If Googling one of those three terms should give you some results about where the closest one to you would be. So I forgot to mention here, but when you buy stuff at the Goodwill bins, you pay by the weight. My location here in Columbia, South Carolina charges $1.89 per pound. So this North Face backpack I'm looking at here would cost me around $2.50.
Oh damn, you looked up on that one. Oh yeah, she got the game for that too.
It was sitting right there and I tried to grab it.
She threw it? Yes, the one you be talking about.
It obviously doesn't work.
Took the game out of there too.
My dog Mose loves to play with stuffed animals, but we refuse to buy him the full price ones at pet stores. So anytime I find a cool one like this at Goodwill, I always pick it up for him. So I found this pair of really nice ice hockey skates. I was looking them over. They looked to be in basically brand new condition. So I decided to head on over to eBay and look up the exact model to see what they were selling for. When I did this, I found that this exact model was selling for anywhere from $25 up to $40, maybe $50 plus shipping. So I'm probably going to pay about $5 or $6 for these pair of skates, and I think that's a pretty good pickup for that amount of profit.
That's just empty over there. £8. Okay.
15, 12.
Good, how are you?
Morning.
Morning, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Good.
So now that I have your attention, I was looking at this pot. It was a pretty good brand, Revere ware. It had the lid. The lid may or may not have been dented from that fall, but they wanted like $6 for the pan and an additional $2 for the lid. And sold comps on this pan are fairly low, and it would be kind of difficult to ship and heavy to ship. So I decided to pass on this pot for now.
There you are.
All right, so I know that I've told you guys multiple times that I'm no longer reselling clothing because I don't enjoy listing it, but occasionally I'll just walk through the men's clothing aisle and see if I see anything that catches my eye. And I got those 5 shirts today. I bought all of them. They were all $4.75, which is paying up for it a little bit, but I feel like, you know, the Orvis shirt is really good. That's like brand new. Peter Millar shirt's really good condition. This Tiger Woods like weird collar golf shirt's interesting. That gun mustard, like Guns N' Roses shirt, the OAF Nation, is pretty cool. And I'll probably keep this Under Armour Heat Gear polo for myself because these are super comfortable. So I paid $30 for all that stuff, but those are some very high quality shirts. I mean, just that Orvis button down shirt, if I wanted to take the time to list that individually on eBay, that could easily go for 25 to 30 bucks free shipping, and that's most of my money back right there. So for today's video, I'll keep that Under Armour shirt for myself, and I'll list those Adidas Stan Smith shoes for myself, and the other clothing I'll just wholesale onto a clothing reseller. I'll make a little bit of profit for myself, make sure there's still some meat left on the bone for them, and it's just a win-win situation. I save some clothing from going to the landfill from Goodwill, I make a little bit of profit for myself, I get content for a YouTube video, and then I pass on the profitable items to another seller. So I think that's the way I'm gonna resell clothing from now on. I'm not gonna not pick it up, I'm just gonna make sure that it is good enough stuff that I could wholesale on, make a little bit of profit, and keep everybody happy. Take all these packages into the post office here. Good, how are you? Just picking up those. All right, well, I appreciate y'all. All right, so we got something from a viewer. We got a return, if you couldn't tell by the terrible packing job. and something else from a viewer. I'll open up these two packages when I get home later on, but right now we are pulling up to the Salvation Army family store. They're on a weird like COVID schedule, so they don't open until noon, and it's like 11:59. I think the doors actually just opened, so we should be able to get in there and get first dibs, pretty much first dibs on anything we see. Yeah, occasionally find some good stuff.
Are you a reseller too?
Yeah, yeah. I actually have a YouTube channel.
Do you?
Yeah.
Is that what that is?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
interested in doing that.
You should.
So cool.
It's I've got.
What is your YouTube channel?
It's Harry Tornado. I used to have business.
I've heard of you. Actually.
Maybe.
I have a huge Poshmark right now. And I ventured out to eBay recently, and
Yeah.
I'm doing so well with them, making more than.
Yeah, now is a really, really good time to get into it for sure.
Sorry, I know you're in a rush.
No, that's the beauty of working for yourself. I'm never in a rush.
See, I'm still working other jobs too,
Yeah.
but
I would have been. I used to work at.
I really.
And I was laid off last August, and I was like, well, I'll just do eBay and YouTube full time, and it's awesome.
I'm gonna add. Oh, I guess I didn't have you. I swear I've heard of you. That name sounds
It's awesome.
so familiar.
If you do Poshmark, you do Becky Park. She does.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm really good friends with her.
Are you?
Yeah.
I was just watching her videos. I watch them every morning before I get ready for work.
Yeah,
I'm doing that.
she's super nice. I don't do Poshmark, but I
have
like.
a YouTube channel, but my name's Danielle. Anyway,
Awesome.
So I
Nice to
just
meet you.
followed you on there. My
Awesome.
name on the YouTube is Danny. So
Danny. Okay,
I'll leave
cool.
a comment and let you know that I saw you.
Awesome. Nice to meet you. You too. All right, that was not a bad stop at all. All right, so we got this girls North Face jacket, girls size extra large, so maybe like a women's small. That was $9.99. Then I got this, never heard this brand before. What was it? Aigle, A-I-G-L-E. I showed you sold comps in the store anywhere from $20 to $80, so I don't know about that, but for $6.99, I couldn't leave it behind. As I was checking out, I looked in the glass case up front and found these Birkenstocks. They're not, what are they? They're Batula made by Birkenstock. I figured they were going to be like 20 bucks since they were in the glass case, but they were only $7.99. So I definitely went ahead and scooped those. They got a little bit of green like discoloration right there on the buckle, but that should come off with some lemon juice. We got the General Motors manual. A couple sold comps for like $1 or $2, but I think I could probably get 15 bucks for this if I wait for the right buyer to come along. That was $1, I believe. We've got a little copy of Connect Sports. Anytime I find a Xbox 360 Connect, I always like to pair it with one of these games. So not a ton of profit in itself, but it will add value to a Connect sensor if we can find one of those. I got 2 NFL jerseys. This one is a Collins number 21 from New York Giants. I think that's what it is. I don't really know a lot about football. This was $4.99. And then the other one right here is a Manning 18 for I don't know. It doesn't have a team. Oh, Colts. Is that, yeah, Colts, length 2. And this is a, it says extra large. That's probably, it's probably about an extra, I don't know. That looks like looks small to be an extra large, but that was also only $4.99. So definitely some good pickups there. I don't remember how much I spent on everything total, but possibly that jacket could make like 80 bucks. So we'll see. Also, huge shout out to Danny, the girl I just met inside the Salvation Army. She was really nice. She asked me if I was a reseller. I think she did like some Poshmark stuff, trying to get into eBay. She was not subscribed to my YouTube channel, but while we were talking, she pulled out her phone and hit that subscribe button. So if you guys are like Danny and you've made it this far in the video and you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, go ahead, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. What are you waiting for? Speaking of subscribers, I'm currently at 45,601 subscribers as of recording this little clip right here. And once I get to 50,000 subscribers, I feel like I should do a pretty big giveaway, and I'm not sure what I should give away. I've thought about a new GoPro, like a GoPro Hero 7 Black or Hero 8, whatever you guys want. I've given away Rollo printers in the past. I've given away Dymo printers in the past. So I don't know, I definitely want to give away something at 50 because that's a pretty big milestone here on YouTube, and I want to give back to you guys because I definitely appreciate all of you guys watching my videos and joining my little community here on YouTube. So drop a comment on this video and let me know what kind of prizes you would like to see me give away for reaching 50,000 subscribers. I'm curious. All right, so here we are at the warehouse. I wanted to show you guys. That's what it looks like on the outside. Typical warehouse, but the inside I feel like is pretty interesting. So I thought I would share it with you guys. Whew. Excuse me. What's up, man?
How you doing?
Steven tell you what was going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured I'd just film a little bit, show everybody around, and see if I can make a little mystery box for one of my viewers. Did you just open a pallet today?
Yes.
Awesome. It's pretty good stuff.
Yeah.
Clearance
This is going on.
was 90, now 62.98.
This right here is going on eBay right now for that.
It's awesome.
So yeah, this is all going in the office.
It's a good pallet. All right, you guys, so this is the warehouse that I am subleasing my storage units from for the Goodwill mystery pallets. You can see my little mystery pallets are stored over there in this little side area, but this is the main warehouse where my buddy Steven does his reselling business. They buy like huge pallets of stuff from Target. I think these are all Target store returns. He's actually selling these for 500 bucks a piece. I might buy one just because there's some pretty good stuff in there. But his business is much bigger than mine. They do a lot more revenue and a lot more profit, but they also have this huge warehouse. I think this warehouse is about 3,000 square feet. All this is just open and not climate controlled, but in here is the office. Let me show it to you guys in here. Got a bunch of candy on a pallet. They have to keep it in here to keep it from melting. I don't know when they're ever going to sell all this candy. This is the office. Steven has a lot of video game stuff that he has been selling. Obviously he doesn't get all this stuff on a pallet. This is like his, I guess, part of his own personal collection. He is a video game collector for sure. I think he said he had, over the last couple years, 4 or 5 years, he's had over $400,000 worth of video games, you know, flow through him, you know, buying and selling that much. So it's definitely a really big collection, a lot of good titles, but all this stuff is pretty much, you know, he's selling it locally, but pretty much for the same as you could get on eBay. I might can talk him into letting me get a few of these to put in some mystery boxes for you guys, but really nice collection there. Some shipping supplies over there. This is where they ship everything out. They just opened a pallet today and had a bunch of these like smaller sheet sets, and these are perfect for eBay because they're really easy to ship. You can see it was $37, now $25. So these are probably, you know, 10-15 bucks plus shipping on eBay, and there's a ton of them in a pallet. So these Target pallets can be really good if you get lucky, I guess. So what I'm going to do is I had a viewer reach out, Mary Beth. She wants me to make her a $100 mystery box just for her to resell. She says she is open to doing anything, clothing, hard goods, basically anything I want to throw in the box. So we're going to go through all of Steven's stuff today. And I mean, he's got stuff all over the warehouse. And we're going to try to make a quick little box for Mary Beth. For these mystery boxes, I usually like to shoot for about 50% ROI for the customer. So Mary's going to pay $100 shipped. So I'd like for her to be able to make about $150 in profit after fees and expenses and everything like that, which would give her a 50% ROI. So let's go through all of Steven's inventory here and see if we can find some cool stuff to send to Mary Beth. So I think when I found the very first item for Mary Beth's mystery box, Derek was over here unboxing one of the pallets, and he pulled out this Jurassic World like bath loofah, brand new with tags from one of the Target pallets. I need to scan it and see how much it's going for, but it's still pretty cool. I think that's a pretty cool mystery box item. So that'll be the first thing. The trouble with the mystery box items is that You know, they have a bunch of like comforter sets and stuff that are worth a couple $100 a piece, but when you're dealing with shipping stuff like that to, you know, buyers all across the country, shipping can get pretty expensive. So I'm trying to find some smaller items that are profitable that I can fit into maybe like a large flat rate box or so, but finding enough of those products to fill up a box and give about $150 in revenue from that can be kind of tough, because a lot of the smaller stuff they want to put on eBay for themselves. So nothing wrong with that. That's exactly what I would do. So we're gonna again spend some more time looking at all this stuff. I see a lot of smaller stuff over there. Let's go check that out. So we got a lot of beauty products. They probably put this stuff over here so it doesn't get, you know, crushed in one of these pallets. Some shoelaces. I need some shoelaces for those Adidas shoes we picked up at a thrift store earlier. Got some contact solution. I really think I'm just gonna have to scan some of this stuff to see what's worth sending, because I don't want to send her stuff if it's like, you know, $3 or $4. We'll keep looking. Okay, back here we got some pop figures. Just a little bit of everything. Sting, Brains, Shirley Bennett. Nothing that, oh, there's Wyatt Earp all crushed up like that. Nothing that I see that stands out. I'm not a big pop guy though. Tailspin. But I might go through and, oh, there's a Hulk. The Hulk one's pretty cool. Huh. A lot of other stuff back here too. There's so much stuff, but it's just hard to find out, you know, stuff that can easily ship and still remain profitable, you know. So I found this OGO backpack. OGO is a pretty good brand. This backpack was originally $80, and I think there's another one right here. So I got this listed at 40. Yeah, so there's two just like it. This is a really good time of year to sell backpacks, so I might be sending her 2 of these backpacks in her mystery box. So I found this little box of jewelry from Target. You know, nothing too crazy, universal thread, but if I can find a bunch of these that are just one listing, you know, like she can just list one and do multi-quantity, I think that would be pretty good item. Just make sure all these are exactly the same. You can see they were 15 bucks a piece. They went on clearance for 5 bucks a piece. And these are also super lightweight to ship, so I could send her a bunch of these for very, very cheap. Okay, so this is proving to be a little bit more difficult than I anticipated. I have all this stuff now for the mystery box. We've got the 2 OGO backpacks, the jewelry, and the dinosaur thing, but this is obviously not $150 worth of stuff. And what I'm seeing, either the small stuff is not valuable enough to be worth shipping, and then there's bigger stuff that's obviously worth more money, but I can't ship her like huge Christmas trees, you know. So I think I'm just gonna leave this here and maybe wait for them to open some more pallets and see if we can get some more smaller stuff to put in her mystery box, because I'm starting to sweat a little bit in this warehouse. So I think I'm gonna call it quits for today. Mary Beth, thank you so much for wanting a mystery box. I promise I'll get one sent out to you soon. But for today, I'm gonna wrap it up because I don't want to send you, I'd rather wait longer to get you a good quality box rather than send you just some mediocre something that I slapped together. So let's go to, we need to go to the store and get some stuff to clean those Adidas shoes, because I told you I was going to do that in today's video. This is a pretty nice little warehouse. They've got the air-conditioned office and they have the huge warehouse space, and I believe it's like $1,000 a month for the rent. Obviously they have to pay for electricity and internet and all that stuff too, but $1,000 a month for a space that large with, you know, access to air conditioning and a bathroom. There's a bathroom in the back as well. I don't think that's too bad. So maybe one day I can work up to having a place like that for myself, but until then I'll stick with the little dinky little storage units over here and working out of my garage. Mose, come here. Got something for you. What's that? What is that? There you go. There it goes. Bet you anything he's gonna go face first on that eel. So the only thing I got at Target today to clean these Adidas shoes were new laces. I got 2 different kinds, sport laces and style laces, because I didn't know which one would look better, but I already had all this other stuff. Anytime I'm cleaning tennis shoes, the only things I ever really use are a Mr. Clean Magic Eraser and this stuff called OxiClean Max Force Laundry Stain Remover, and also a little grout brush. And I'll show you guys how I clean them right now. All right, put you right there. Hopefully you guys can see me okay. I think that angle's pretty good. So cleaning shoes, it's pretty simple. I get a ton of questions about like, how do I clean shoes? but I didn't think there was really a secret. Mr. Clean Magic Erasers work great on getting white stuff whiter. So shoes like this, I imagine a Mr. Clean Magic Eraser will get them almost 100% clean. And what doesn't come clean, like along here, along the soles, this OxyClean Max Force stuff will do the trick. I just spray some along there, maybe on the bottoms, and just scrub it with the scrub brush. So I'll do that right now. All right, so these bad boys are looking pretty clean. Obviously, there's a few little spots, like there's a tiny scuff right there that won't come out. There's a little black mark right there that won't come out. But, you know, if these were $100 pair of shoes, I might take some more time and really try to get all that stuff out. A little scuff right there on the toe. But these are probably, you know, $30 or $40 shoes. Nothing too fancy. So I think they look pretty good. I think this one had like black paint or something on the bottom. It's having a hard time getting that off, but I'm not too worried about the soles. I'm just worried about the uppers. I think these are looking really, really good. I'm gonna give them a few more minutes to make sure they're completely dry, and then I'll go ahead and put the new laces in there, and these will be looking like $1 million, or, you know, like 40 bucks. You guys, look how crispy these look. I mean, for a pair of used white tennis shoes, these are looking real good. Real good. The new laces look good. I got the shoe trees in there because I'm about to photograph these and list them on eBay, but these are looking really, really good. I spent $6.50 on these in the store. They say a size 10. I'm pretty sure it's a men's size 10. Pretty sure. But I'll double check before I list it. But man, these are just looking so clean. Love it. Love it so much. So I figured I'd go ahead and show you guys how I would actually take photos of these shoes to list on eBay. The first thing you want to do is have a nice solid background. Most people would say a white background because of the eBay algorithm or whatever, but especially with white items like this, these would look terrible on a white background. So I would go with either like a wood or maybe a black background for something like this. I use wood for almost everything I list, but I think these look especially good on this nice fake wood background. So first up, the first picture on your eBay listing needs to be eye-catching. I usually recommend something like at a nice little angle like this, and these things on the side wouldn't be here. When I take my picture with my phone, which is what I use to list, see, when I take my picture on my phone, none of that stuff is in there. It's a nice little crop. So we get a nice picture like that for the first go around. Bam. Then I just kind of rotate them around clockwise, get a nice little picture of the side. Right there. Then we go for the back. Nice little Stan Smith Hawaiian logo back there. Bam. Then we go for the other side so people can see how nice and crispy these are looking. Man, I'm just so proud of how good these shoes turned out looking. And then another little front angle from the opposite side just so people can get a nice 360 view of the shoes. And then you also want to make sure you show the inside so people can see there's nothing wrong with that. And I don't really like this. It just looks like a penguin or something. So I'll do this shoe kind of angled like that, and then the other shoe I'll set right on top, kind of like a little pyramid or something. I don't know, just like that. Bam. So then you have to take a picture of the soles, especially when it comes to running shoes. People really need to know the condition of the soles. They can estimate how many miles the shoes have been run in and how many miles they think they have left. I don't know how to judge that, so I always include pictures of the soles, the bottom of the shoes for my eBay listings. So for that, I usually flip them over like this. So if you're looking at shoes like this one flips over like that, and the other one flips over like that. And they just kind of lean into each other, and then you take a picture like that. And I will say in the listing that this is paint on the bottom and not dirt, because I'm 99% sure that's black paint. But yeah, you just want to make sure that you get a nice picture of the sole so people can see that there's no bald spots or anything like that, or heel drag. Heel drag and bald spots are the main issues with shoe soles. Next up, I want to take a picture of like the inside of the shoe right here so people can see that there's no major wearing on the bottom, and there's also no heel rubbing right there. A lot of shoes look to be in really good condition, but there's a hole rubbed right there from somebody's ankle. So I'd like to take a little snap of that just so they can see that that's not an issue. And then the last picture of my listing will be the actual tongue, so we can get the size and you know, the model number, the art number on Adidas shoes. So after I took all the pictures, I realized that I could never tell if this was a men's or a women's shoe. So I tried it on and I could not get it on. So it says size 10. I can't get it on, and I wear a men's size 10. So I'm gonna assume that this is a women's size 10 and will list as so. You could also say it's a men's size 8, which it would technically be. A men's size 8 is generally about the same as a women's size 10, but I'll probably just list these as a women's size 10 on my eBay store, and hopefully they will sell pretty quickly. So here are all my pictures in my eBay listing. You see that first picture looks really nice, crispy and clean. Then we got the side, the back, the other side, the other angle, the inside, like inner ankle parts, I guess, the sole, the ankle inside, and the tag information. I would say this is a good amount of pictures for a pair of shoes. You can have up to 12 pictures on an eBay listing, but I think this is probably pretty good. And here is my eBay title: Adidas Stan Smith casual sneakers, women's size 10, white Hawaiian Aloha shoes. I put sneakers and shoes in there because I feel like people could be searching for either one of those, and I always like to add Aloha whenever I use the word Hawaiian, just because those two are kind of interchangeable as well. I was going to put the art number of the shoes, which is right there. You could do that. I might add that in the description. That way if somebody does an eBay or Google search for it, it'll still show up, but I don't feel like it's pertinent enough to put it in the title of the shoes. So I hope that last little bit in the video helped you guys. I get a ton of questions about how I clean shoes, how do I list shoes, how do I photograph shoes, so I figured I would tackle everything in one fell swoop. So if you guys learned anything from that last little bit, be sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. But with that being said, let's go ahead and open this little bit of mail we got here. Again, we got 2 packages from viewers and 1 return, which I'm curious about this. I know it's supposed to be a Guitar Hero controller, but they taped it together with like Scotch tape. I don't know if you can see that, but and it's like all flapped open, so I'm curious to see if it made it okay. They claimed that this didn't work. I don't remember why, but I think this was the one that, like, the downstroke, like the actual guitar thing. He said when he strummed it down it didn't work, it only worked when he strummed up. So, I don't know. I kind of believe him. It worked when I tested it last, so not a big deal. I do have buyers pay for returns on my items, so I think he paid shipping to get it to him. It was like 14 or 15 bucks, and then he paid return shipping on this as well. So it looks to be in pretty good physical condition. It's not broken. He put the game back in there. A lot of times people like to keep the game, but it's still in there. So I will retest this again and see if he was telling the truth. And if it is broken, I'm probably not going to bother with fixing it. I'll probably just keep the strap, maybe the battery compartment for like some donor parts. I find guitars all the time at the bins that are missing those elements. So anytime I have extra, I always save them for those situations when I need them. So overall, I would give this return a 7 out of 10. The item was in good condition in the box, but the box was in rough shape, and you can't use Scotch tape to seal a cardboard box. I don't know his name, but thanks for returning this in pretty decent condition. Again, 7 out of 10. Next up is this little package from a viewer named Matt. Matt has bought 3 or 4 things from me in the past few months. A lot of stuff from the pallets he's been wanting. I have a whole box of stuff in the garage that once it gets filled with stuff, I just send it right to him. So he's been a huge supporter of the channel, and he sent me this. I have no idea what it is. He didn't tell me he was sending me anything. So we're gonna get this opened up and see what it is. There's a little note. Something here. Something here. Okay, so let's see. This is nothing. Okay, so let's read the note first. Josh, this is just a little something to show my appreciation for your channel/vlog and for always hooking me up with great deals. I know you're a musician, so I thought you would appreciate this. Keep up the great job you're doing, and thank you for teaching me about reselling. Remember to set me aside those small things that are a pain to list online. Your video games hoarding student, Matt. I don't know if it's Amazon or Amazon. It's A-M-A-S-O-N. Matt, thank you so much. I'm so sorry I don't know how to pronounce your name. But yeah, I have a whole box of stuff in the garage for you. So let's see what this is. Country Music Hall of Fame and Museum, Nashville. I'm pretty sure this is a little harmonica. Oh yeah. That's awesome, man. Really cool. Thank you so much for sending me that. Country Music Hall of Fame. That's awesome. I used to have this thing, I used to play guitar downtown, like busking, where you put your case open and play for money. I actually did pretty well, and I had this little thing that hung on my neck and allowed me to play harmonica while I played guitar. Pretty cool. I think it's back there in the closet somewhere. Matt also sent me this little bunny. It says, "A fur baby for your fur baby." I think Mose is going to be pretty busy with that eel plush for the next couple of minutes or so, but once he rips that to shreds, I'll be sure to throw this in the mix as well. Matt, thank you so much. I think that is everything out of here, pretty sure. So Matt, you're the best. This next one I'm pretty excited about. This came from a viewer named, I'll say, Mr. and Miss Cornford from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. And I sent her some stuff that she bought from a mystery palette, and she said, "I have this item. If you would like to have it to sell, it's all yours." I'm like, yeah, that would be awesome. So it got here a lot faster than I expected. I think I just got her email a couple of days ago, or maybe like a week ago. This is 2 vintage comic books. Joe Palooka and Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis. These are super old. I feel like they could easily fall apart in any minute. I have not looked up sold comps on these. She said they could sell anywhere from like $30 to over $100 in the United States, which is, I guess, they could sell better in the United States than they could in Canada, which is why she sent them to me. So, Miss Cornford, thank you so much for sending me these. These are super awesome. I'm going to do some research. They smell like an old bookstore. I love that smell. So, sweet. Thank you so much. These are awesome. So what I want to do with some of the stuff we got today is just put everything in a box and offer it to you guys. So here's what's going in the box today. We got the Guns N' Roses shirt, not officially Guns N' Roses, just it has Guns N' Roses on it. I don't see any stains, I don't see any pulls. It looks to be in very good condition. Again, that brand was www.oafnation.com, whatever that is. Size medium, button down. That is going in the box. We got the Orvis button down shirt, again, like new condition. It's got the Orvis thingy on the pocket. It's got the Orvis thing down at the bottom right there. It's a men's size large. Again, this is probably, oh, it's got the little Orvis on the back as well. This is probably a $25 to $30 shirt right here. This is also going in the box. We got the Peter Millar polo shirt. Again, it's used, but I don't see any stains, pulls, holes, anything like that. Pretty good condition. It is a men's size medium and very, very soft. This is going in the box. We got the Tiger Woods shirt, men's size medium. It's like a little golf shirt that doesn't have a collar on it. Teal green, excellent condition. That's going in the box. We got the Manning jersey. I don't know if this is Peyton or Eli. I think it's Eli. I don't really know anything about football. This says size extra large, but I think it might be a kid's extra large. It just looks, a little, I don't know, maybe it's not, maybe that'll fit me. I don't know. It says length 2 at the bottom as well, but I don't think it's that long either. So I'm going to say this is a kid's extra large. That's going in the box. Again, no stains or holes that I can see. We got the other jersey. We got the other jersey, Collins 21, whoever that is, for the New York Giants. Really good condition, no stains, no holes. This one says 44, so I guess that's maybe a large. This one looks more like it could fit me pretty easily. Does it look like Andy Dwyer? Doesn't he wear like Colts jerseys all the time? This is going in the box. We got the girls North Face windbreaker jacket that says girl size extra large, so you could probably wear this if you're a women's small as well. It's a little wrinkled, some little, you know, dirt spots, I guess, like around, I can't tell if that's dirt or what, maybe not. I don't know, no major stains, no holes or anything like that. Pretty good condition. This is also going in the box. I'm going to throw this Game Boy that I got at the bins earlier. It's missing the back battery cover. It's in pretty rough condition, I'm not going to lie. It probably needs to be refurbished or something, but I'll throw this in the box too, just to give you guys something else to look at. And then this thing I got at the bins earlier. This is that canister of what are probably, more than likely, fake pearls. I don't know how to tell if pearls are real or not, but I thought these were pretty cool. There's, I don't know, a bunch of different ones in here. There's a medical bracelet in here. So I don't know. Again, these are probably fake. I'm not going to tell you that they're real, but I thought the tin can was pretty cool as is. So I'm going to throw this in there as well. So we got the whole box, everything I just put in there. I'm going to list this on eBay. Some weird title like Harry Tornado mystery box or something, and I will make that listing on eBay go live right after this video premieres. If you click the link in the description of the video and it says it's already sold, then you're too late, because, you know, first come, first serve. Everything I just put in that box will be in the box, and I might add a couple more little small things to it as well, just to add some mystery to the mystery box, since you already know everything that's going to be in there. So I'll have that linked in the description of this video on eBay. I'll price it accordingly. I'll make a little bit of money for myself, but pretty much it's just going to be selling it to you guys at an amount where I don't lose money. Basically what I paid for this stuff, plus a little bit to cover the cost of, you know, my time and shipping supplies, and then you guys can keep some of it for your personal use or sell it on if you like to do clothing and pearls and broken Game Boys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video today. I know it's probably super long. Some of you like the longer videos, some of you don't, so you're welcome, and I'm sorry. Thank you guys again. I appreciate your time tremendously. You're the best, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.